So today I am doing the reading for Taurus, and I was really contemplating about Taurus, and you know what? It's just coming to me. It is time. It is time to leave your comfort zone, Taurus. My name is Yulia. I've been in tarot world for more than 10 plus years. And today I am here to spread that love, light, positivity, and connectedness to your intuition so that you would remove all these confusion here, right? With the power of tarot. So let's get started. If you love my channel, subscribe to it. I go live now every day. So I'm here for you. Ask me questions and let's keep it going. So again, coming back to this coming period for you Taurus, there is that interesting revelation which came to me regarding that comfort zone perspective. And I would love to understand where actually you would need to stretch that comfort zone specifically. And we will look specifically at your career area. Oh, the Chariot. That's what we see instantly. This is the card with auto-determination, moving forward, and that's just showing me immediately, hey, Taurus, it is time to move forward. That's exactly it. Oh, King of Cups. So while you're moving forward, do not forget to take care about your heart, right? Because when things actually start moving forward, what's truly happening is we forget about ourselves. We want to keep it moving, and we need to take care about ourselves. So we need really to take it in a way when we love what we are doing, right? Because if we don't do that, guess what will happen is this exactly it. Many things will start moving over you and it will start feeling heavy actually. So you really want to distinguish this. And that's why to preserve that attitude, hey, I want to enjoy life. I want to drink my cup of tea, you know, when I'm working on my beautiful, amazing projects. I want to have that attitude when I am actually feeling fulfilled from what I am doing. So, and that is it, because when things will start rolling up, right, just know that things may augment with speed and then you may lose that traction over what's happening. And I know what I'm talking about because I've been in business actually for more than 10 years. And what's happening is once you start working for yourself, guys, it's actually this burnout is on the horizon. So you need to know when to enjoy your cup of tea, right? So that you would preserve that sanity and also enjoy what you are doing. That's very important thing. So when we stretch out that comfort zone, especially in our career, and that's what I was deeply contemplating about Taurus specifically today. And that's why I'm coming here today with this message. I'm hearing this message for you, Taurus, right? So you are really here about to start moving fast. And that movement first will just come. It's quite here on the horizon. And you've been ready for it. You've been ready for it for a while. And we can see these Two of Cups here. You've been nurturing, cherishing it, just like really growing that dream, really growing that dream within. And now it's time. Now it's time to move forward, Taurus. So the opportunity is definitely coming your way. That's what I see. And today I actually will show you which specific opportunity. So we will not just leave it, you know, as general words. So we will actually dive into it. What is it? Okay. Yeah. Along the way, you want to really learn to preserve your boundaries and make sure that you watch kind of like everyone or everything what's happening around, so that you would not be lost there. It's very, very important, because the interesting thing is once we start keep moving forward here in this world, many things start happening and we start losing the perspective of where are the boundaries, right? So do you see how this lady, she's actually very focused on her boundaries. You see these circles? So it's a reminder, watch your boundaries. All right. And again, just when you start moving forward, make sure that that inner fire will not burn you down. Very important. So everything will start moving forward here in your reality. You see the combination of these two cards. It's coming for a reason, right? So there is lots of events will start happening in your life, especially in your career. So you want just to have that attitude of preserving that inner peace during this period, and watching over the boundaries as well, just as a reminder, because many things and many people will start wanting things from you, like in your work area, you know. But again, as I mentioned to you, you've been working over it for a while, just like having that dream inside, and it will start happening. You, in fact, will start manifesting it on some level, because it's kind of like you planted the seed, and now the whole universe is giving you the gift that, hey, you planted the seed and I am giving it to you, just watch out, right? Just continuously remind yourself that before that you want to establish healthy boundaries, and not just be one for many, but be one for very specific people in your surrounding, right? So you want to understand which projects you will take, which people you will start serving in your activity. So that is the time for specificity for you, Taurus. If you will not do it, what might happen eventually, that many people will want things from you, and they will start take, but it's already like, you know, I cannot give, you see, like, and it will start feeling like it's too much. It's too much, you know. So just something to take care about and be aware. All right, but everything actually will end up tremendously well for you. So again, I can see this Queen of Pentacles here, which just shows that the project which you will be working on will be like a real fit for you. It will be feeling like, hey, you will start feeling fulfilled, you know, that sensation like of wholeness when you do your work, and like full-fledged life. And this is it, that's the project. And I'm really inspired. And there will be like the learning curve here through which you will start coming. You see how she's going. Along the way, there might be certain events happening, like triggers, like, do you see like this snake here? It might be triggering you. So there might be required some cleanse shadow work along the way, but that's okay. Just know that that's a normal thing. And in the end, you are moving forward and you will be learning. And that's how we learn any new skill here. And I would love just to see like which kind of specific signs you will have along the way to trigger that moving out of your comfort zone. We will actually use today a new deck. I just took it. It's a very interesting deck, and I feel very good vibes from it. So I am searching here for those signs which will help you to move out from your comfort zone where you are today in your career. Feed your artist. Wow. So you want just to move in the artistic direction. So artist, when we develop that artistic side of ours, what's happening is, you know, we actually invite that resourceful thinking, because we start thinking outside of the box. This is very entrepreneurial energy, in fact, because all entrepreneurs whom I know, and I am myself that way, you know, I'm just having my entrepreneurial journey here for already 10 plus years. And honestly, I will tell you, it's really spiritual experience when you continuously think out of the box, whatever is happening. And the question is, how can I serve my people in the best way possible? How can I overcome these obstacles in the best way possible, right? So, and this is an amazing card for that. So it's just reminding, think outside the box. And always just there is that reminder along the way that magic may happen, right? So think outside the box and know that the solutions and resources will be provided. That's the second sign for that. And just know that you continuously want to have that attitude within you that you kind of like ready to release. Once you release, you transform, right? So very important reminder here in your reading that that transformation is based on your resourcefulness, outside of the box thinking. That's an amazing, amazing reminder, right? So you are magic, and then your power is in your creativity flow. So creativity is one of the pillars of manifestation, in fact, because we open ourselves to that realm when we start thinking slightly more beyond the box of this mind, right? And those of you who are actually watching this, you probably are in this realm of thinking slightly outside of the box of the mind than the regular Joe here. So, and I want to honor you for that, because this life is all about discernment. So we figured out those signs, how to step out of your comfort zone, right? So it is really, really important today to develop that outside of the box thinking. Now, I would love just to see the signs which you will notice in your relationships for outside of the box thinking. So let's have a look at that. Will you have such experiences or not? Because usually career, relationship, health, they are so interrelated. So if one area has that theme of stepping outside of the previous way of living, then definitely, if we saw it in your career, right, we'll see it in your relationship. Here we see actually an interesting evolution. Do you see how the caterpillar is evolving to the butterfly? The time of transformation is coming, right? And that's why we pulled that card with you just not long ago. And this is the sign for transformation. That's an amazing thing when we see these two both in one reading. Oh, the Hierophant. You actually are predestined on some level to meet an interesting mentor into your life who will have lots of powerful, wise knowledge. And you will feel it because it will just feel right. And that mentor will bring you so much clarity into your life, will release you from all the confusion, will bring you to that understanding of missing links. So imagine basically and that, yeah, you will start kind of like understanding what to do in every moment. That's what I feel at this reading. And that teacher will be so kind to you. He or she, I don't see at the moment regarding like the specificity of that, but I see clearly that the mentor will be extremely kind to you, extremely patient, extremely loving. So you want just to have that understanding which kind of mentor is really coming to your life. This will stretch your comfort zone, but in a very beautiful and very safe way, right? So that type of mentor will not actually crack you here when you are in your chaos. He will take your hand and lead you patiently and lovingly towards where you need to be. All right, so let's see what else. Knight of Swords. Okay, so we see here Knight of Swords, and I would love to... Oh, Ten of Wands. That's an interesting combination. So there might be certain turbulences happening during these months for you, dear Taurus. But guess what? You will be able to overcome this because you have here in your reading this powerful mentor who will be stepping into your reality. You will see that mentor. And that's powerful. And you'll start creating your reality literally step by step. This Three of Pentacles is kind of like recreating your reality just from scratch. It's like the sign of all creation. And you will start doing it right with the right foundation. How is that? So you will go into that studentship mode, apprenticeship mode, right? And there will be lots and lots of also energy healing along the way for you. Yes, and again, we come back to that sense of have that patience within you and have that inner trust. So that's what these cards are telling me here. You want just to start focusing on doing things right, focusing on the roadmap, clear roadmap, and under the guidance of this mentor, everything will start happening tremendously well. How is that? So that's a beautiful reading for you, for your relationship. So strongly it's interrelated with your career, because there you also will start moving in that rebuilding your career from kind of like it will start focusing on if I'm fulfilled or not fulfilled there, and you will start moving beyond your previous comfort zone to really get that fulfillment and joy, manifesting and doing, right? So that's what will be there. That's powerful. That's really powerful. So there will be lots manifestation happening during this period. So just watch around, dear beautiful Taurus, because that's a magical period stepping. Whenever I just in front of you, I have again the same card. True story. It's magic. It means you are really predestined to experience it, and you need to watch around and again. Notice that powerful mentor who is about to step into your reality. That's very important reminder. Okay, so what else you want to have in mind for your relationship? What are the opportunities for you to heal during this period? Because whenever we step out of our comfort zone, you know, we have the possibility to heal some part in us in order to give more to the world. So let's have a look at that. Oh, think for yourself. So there will be lots and lots of possibilities for you to step into your sovereignty, dear Taurus, during this period. So again, we are coming back to this clear sign of coming out of your comfort zone. And that's an important reminder. Okay, so I can see it very powerful combination because you will not be left alone. You will be having that possibility. Oh, hi, Kevin. You will have this possibility to kind of like have that guidance from a proper mentor. That's what I see. Because whenever I see this card, and this is card like you know, that rebellious heart, it is all about, hey, it's enough. It's enough. I'm stopping living that way before. I want just to experience that other way of living where I feel more freedom, more fulfillment, and more wealth, not just from perspective only from money, but from perspective whenever I just want something, I really manifest it. And just for those of you who've been with me a few minutes before, you can scroll the video back. This card was pulled out twice, just in front of you. This means one thing: you're literally predestined to watch it and notice it in your life. You just have to start noticing this. This is the coming period for you. I was never pulling the same card twice, you know, in my readings. So this is powerful. And I want just to pay your attention for that. It's a true story. After my video will finish here, just scroll it back and you will see it there. For those of you who love my readings, subscribe to my channel. I go live literally every day. And by the way, if you have any questions, guys, you can ask me here. I will respond to everything. And if you want just some small reading, I can give it live to you. So yeah, that's what I'm here for. All right, so we saw this possibility for you to step out from your comfort zone and really step out in a safe way. The transition will be beautiful, safe, just thanks to that teacher, that mentor. I would love to learn more about that mentor. Who is he or she, that mentor who will help you? Because, you know, whenever we stretch our comfort zone, we really want to stretch it in a safe way. Otherwise, it may break on some level. So who is that mentor? We need to have that discernment, right? Oh, guardian angel. Guardian angel. You are not alone. That's an interesting thing. Yes, Kevin, I can give you like a small reading right now. Let me finish just with this and just 1-2 minutes, and I will give you like a small understanding. You just write me in which area you want to do it. It's just the free reading, and I am not fortune telling. I am guiding you along the way, whichever the question you have. I'm not predicting future. I am here just to provide you clarity whenever you have certain kind of concerns, lack of discernment. So please frame your question with having that in mind, right? So whenever we are confused about something, I will guide you in understanding how to find the solution, and we'll use the power of the cards for that. How is that? Or I can do just a general reading for your career or for your relationship area, so totally like fine, okay? All right, so I am still talking about that guardian who will appear, that mentor, because just guardian angel is not enough for me. Oh, so that will be some kind of a person who will help you to create. It's not necessarily high priest, right? It's not a religious thing, but that person will be from that esoteric, beautiful world, and that person will be helping you to actually create and manifest the world which you truly want. Remember, I already mentioned that card appeared twice in my readings today, and we have this teacher, right? And then I see this. It just means one thing, that whenever you feel that resonance with that person, it just will move you in the direction of your sovereignty, right? So again, we see that rebellious heart. So, okay. Kevin, I didn't see the specifics. So can you type, do you want it in your career area, in your relationship area? I can do just a quick reading for you, just right now. And if you have any question to clarify, I can clarify to you along the way. Okay, so I've been hurting for a long time, and it feels like the hurt won't end. Will my heart and soul find peace one day? Okay, so let's do a reading. So first of all, I want you to concentrate, Kevin, just right now. Okay, and set up that intention. We have already with you this beautiful connection, and this reading is about understanding how specifically you will find that peace, because that question which you posed to me, will you find peace or not, that's a question of desperation. I want specifics how, okay, you will find peace. All right. So we have here Four of Swords for you. Knight of Cups. We have Page of Pentacles. And we have Two of Wands. Okay. And Four of Cups. Now, Kevin, I can see very, very clearly that you truly want to step into that development within you. Do you see what's happening here with this card? You don't need to be a tarot reader, but you can really see what's happening here, right? Do you see how she's sitting in that meditative posture, right? So you want to develop that meditative approach within you and use every possible tool for that. Become like literally a student. Find a right teacher for that. You see, this is the card of studentship, apprenticeship. So whenever we have that feeling, that hurt within us, there are different tools to find that balance. But in your specific case, we saw this, right? And that's the card of deep inner introspection and developing that meditative approach to life, meditative approach to how you see life. And you see, it's not just this card, it's strongly supported by this one. Do you see how she's laying down here? On the moon actually is representing that our astral body and all our emotions. So whenever we have that pain within us, there are lots of disturbances in our astral body, and these creates disturbances in the etheric and then physical one. And then what's happening is you want to kind of like slightly slow down. Do you see, like she's chilling out here, letting it go. So any kind of practices which will help you to start letting go things and treating your heart with lots of gentleness and cherishing your heart. Do you see how he is walking on the horse through life, right? It's a moving card. But at the same time, he's treating his heart so gently. And you mentioned how your heart hurts, right? So that gentle approach matters, right? You don't want to spill out more from your heart. You want to watch it. And I want just to see how can you heal your heart. What is that specific message there? Let's use actually the oracle cards for that. Oh, so look, this is an interesting thing. So read it through. There will be like an interesting, exciting surprise which is coming your way. Just true story. You see? So your heart here, it just deserves that attention and that gentle attitude from your side, right? And I just want to ask how specifically you will do it, like developing that. I don't know if you tried any kind of meditations before or not. Maybe you do know, like there are not only passive meditations, there are active ones, and there are teachers who are teaching that. You can use even tarot cards when you just like do that, you know, action, like what I'm doing right now. This is called like even active meditation. And we reconnect with the power of our heart by observing powerful symbolism within the cards. So we reconnect and enliven our hearts through that. Without even understanding what's happening around, we start developing that disattachment from all the results in our life. We start developing that connection to something bigger than ours here. And that understanding that we came here to serve something bigger than what we are. And we start feeling that value within us for who we are, no matter what we've done or didn't do. We come beyond that cause and effect, because cause and effect is what exactly is killing the heart. But we go beyond it. Cause and effect is what exactly bringing us to the first level of density. You know, there is the interesting card in the major arcana, and it was never spoken about, but just yesterday I had a reading in also live, and it was about card judgment. So judgment It's the first card which starts that descension of ours into this world, densifying us here, bringing lots of desperation within us. And when we start really having that dust in our eyes, pains in our body, so we don't see solutions, we start having pains, and that's not normal. So I just tell you, you really want to start having that new perspective in you, seeing beyond what you've seen before, and unleashing yourself from that cycle of cause and effect. No matter what happened before, you unleash it yourself from that with the power of your will. We as humans, we are consistent here, not only from our brain. They try to tell us that we are our brain. That's not only it. We also are our heart, and we also are our will, solar plexus. And that's where our power center is. It was never developed in ours, in our education. And that's where we need to have that education in our hands, so that we could pass it by to our children afterwards, who will step after ours into this planet. So we are responsible for that. And maybe it will be part of your mission here. Okay? All right. It has to do with my family lives far away, and I haven't held them in a long time. Okay. So, Kevin, I want just to finish this reading for you with some small message from an interesting card, the angelic card. Just I took it not long ago. What would be the guidance for you? So that just to soothe on that pain. You really want to open in you that sense of service. You see what I paid attention to? It's that devotion. Devotion. So I was in India, I remember, and that's where I understood what is true devotion. Those guys, they have tremendously interesting code of devotion when you start observing how certain families, like how they are doing things. And I never observed it in the West. So yeah, try to think from that perspective. That's a message for you from the angel guides. All right, so beautiful souls, thank you so much for being here. I hope, Kevin, I served you well today, and it will soothe your pain and bring you a bit more peace in that. Whenever we have any kind of disruption or confusion, a beautiful thing to do is to start that pathway of service, thinking that there is something bigger in this life than ours. And whenever we feel like that madness or pains within body, we cannot connect the dots, or we can connect the links in our reality. In fact, you see what Uriel he's saying to us, it is in fact devotion. Devotion, that's what we are after in here. Yeah, God bless you as well, Kevin, and I hope it served you in a beautiful way. Just keep that in mind. Devotion is the key, service is the key. You know, it saved me lots of times to have that attitude in life, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm showing up live, in fact, for you guys here. So if you loved my reading, subscribe to my channel. I'm doing lives those every day, and I'm here for you, for your questions. As you can see, I can help you also with some free reading, with some free tips here along the way to clarify your way from all the confusions, in case if you experience something what needs that clarification. Thank you so much, and wishing you an amazing, blissful evening.